Phase-Smith Karax. I have been looking for you.
Artanis. Praise the
Your nerve
gods.
cords. They must be removed.
It was done by the Dark Templar. I am free of the Kala's corruption. Are there others?
I have saved all that I could. Come. We must escape this world before time runs out.
Escape? How?
The Spear of Adun still rests beneath the ruins of Kor Shakal. Its generators are ancient, but a Phase-Smith of your ability will know how to bring them online.
The Spear of Adun. I am honored to have the opportunity. This is fortune we cannot ignore.
Indeed. Come. We must go at once.
Hyrok, we are en route to the Spear of Adun. As long as its generators still function, I should be able to bring them online. Once the spear is fully activated, we must flee from this fallen world.
Fallen yet again. God damn it! This is the second time! But yeah, man, when Zeratul frickin' says my life for Iron Man, that hits me in the feels so hard. Because his people were literally mistreated and segregated away from the Kalai for centuries. And he finally has the courage and will to say my life for Ire. Because his people would not have been allowed to say that for the longest time. It really hits hard when you know that context. But yeah, let's freaking get this Spear of Adun online, guys.
The Spear of Adun lies dormant beneath the heart of the Conclave. I had hoped to raise it, to secure our victory against the Zerg. But now, it is our last hope for survival.
Artanis, why do you flee from your salvation?
Selendis. She has fallen under Amon's control. Karax, we have to bring the Spear of Adun online.
The first power cell is activating, but the remaining 4 have been disabled by creep.
I see. We have no choice but to clear them. What of our defenses?
Unfortunately, they are without power. However, the Spear of Adun support systems can aid us. They will allow us to deploy pylons anywhere on the battlefield. We should deploy one here as soon as possible. These photon cannons can defend our nexus point, Hyrok. They require only a pylon to function. You can warp in a pylon using the Spear of Adun. Press the Deploy Pylon button at the top of your command screen.
Thanks,
Our
Karax.
cannons will now fire upon enemies within range. If they become damaged, the shield battery will restore their shielding.
Karax, shut up!
These defenses will indeed be vital to our evacuation, but our first priority must be to clear the power cells of creep.
You require my skills.
We can now transform our gateways into warp gates. This allows us to warp in warriors to any area with pylon power.
Sick.
Circling bioforms on approach to our nexus. We must rally our defenses.
What side? Right or left, Karax? They didn't tell me what side they're coming from. This is pissing me off, Karax. You peepee head. Oh, there they are. Okay. This is good. We'll set up more defenses here as well.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. Highlight for hire.
I'm detecting unpowered warp gates nearby. Constructing a pylon next to them would restore their power, giving us an advantage. The Spear of Adun's deploy pylon ability would be ideal for this. Of course, our probes can always warp in pylons as well. The second power cell is active. The Spear's sensor array is reacting.
Do not deny your destiny, Artanis. Your people have finally found true unity.
Sensors online. Wait, what is this? Warp prisms approaching our nexus point.
Stalkers, eliminate those warp prisms.
Our forces have discovered a warp gate. Now, we only need to construct a pylon to power it. Warp gate online. We can begin warping in warriors from it immediately, Hierarch.
I am the voice of the...
Our pylon is under attack. Highlight for hire.
Dragoons? Where'd they get those from?
Base is under attack.
Very well. We move unseen.
No, genuinely though, it doesn't really make sense for Dragoons to even be here, because Dragoons, all Dragoons were changed to Immortals after the Brood War.
Intriguing.
The technology to actually make Dragoons was lost after the Fall of Ire. Which, I don't know how that's possible, but that's just how it is, so it's odd that they have Dragoons. It'll be okay though. Let's go freaking kill these guys. They got freaking Dragoons. How's that even possible?
Upgrade complete. You have not enough minerals.
I am here.
Highlight for hire.
Veraku. I serve for now. It shall be as you say. Very well.
Highlight for hire. You have not enough minerals. Highlight for hire.
All life is broken, flawed. It must be reforged. It shall be.
Our pylon is under attack.
Let our enemy know.
You have not enough minerals. Highlight for hire.
Intriguing.
Another pack of Zerglings is approaching our nexus from the south.
Every hand turns against you. Even the ground beneath your feet carries the seeds of my victory.
Nidus worms. Warriors, strike them down. We are not defeated yet. Our pylon is You have not enough minerals. Highlight for hire.
shadows. We move unseen. Let our enemy know our fury. I am darkness. I serve. Cold is the void. We move. State thy bidding.
Karax, I've brought another warp gate online. Prepare it for immediate use.
You have not enough minerals.
My light for hire.
I am here in the shadows. I am here in the shadows.
Base is under attack.
My light for hire. We embrace the glory of battle.
You have not enough minerals.
Struggle no more. Be released from your pain.
I am the voice of the eclipse. For now,
Well done, Hierarch. All of the abandoned warp gates are now under our control.
You have not enough minerals.
we are one with the shadow.
You have not enough minerals.
I am here in the shadows.
My light for hire.
Veraku.
You have not enough minerals.
My light for hire.
Void. I am the heart of darkness. Very wise. It shall be a king. Death comes to all.
Yes, sir.
You require my skills. I am here in the shadows. Veraku. It shall be as
You have not enough minerals.
My light for hire. We stand unified. For our battle.
state thy bidding.
You have not enough minerals.
We're almost finished, Hierarch. The Spear of Adun is nearly online. Only one cell remains.
Enough. The end to the cycle of infinite madness has come. Cease your struggle against the salvation I bring.
For the reckoning. I am the voice of the eclipse. I am here.
All shall be one. All conflict shall end.
Hire.
transfer completed. The Spear of Adun is ready to depart.
Let all Firstborn freed from Amon aboard, Facesmith. We must flee this world if we are to survive.
As you command. Engineering, and last of the 3 great Ark ships, each created to ensure the continuation of our culture in a dark time. Within its chambers rest contingents of zealots, Templar who bravely sacrificed, entering suspension so that they may serve as this vessel's army. Though it pains me greatly, I have begun severing their nerve cords. The ship's lower decks contain a star forge capable of constructing weapons of war. There is much to learn about this vessel. Its technology is ancient, yet highly advanced. We are aboard a relic from a glorious time, when our culture shined as a constellation. The celestial array has been updated, Hierarch. From here, you may select our next point of travel.
With this vessel, we will avenge what has transpired, Karax, and we will free the Templar.
Oh, we get to pick which planet we want to go to next. So we have Core Hall for the Keystone, and we have Shakuras. Now, obviously, I think Artanis, we would want to go to where our people are. That's what matters most right now. We gotta save as many of our people as possible. So before we do anything with the Keystone, we gotta regroup with our whole species here. Not our whole species, but most of our species. The whole Daylon is in Shakuras, so we gotta go and figure this out.
Ire lost once more. My grand vision of reclamation left in ruins. I have failed my people. This must not stand. The Nerazim of Shakuras ritually sever their connection to the Kala. Because of this, they are now the last free Protoss. I must reach them before Amon's armies.
Yeah, see, we gotta get to Shakuras. We gotta save our people. The Nerazim and Dark Templar are great, and the Kadarian Monolith is great. That'll be great for Core Hall, so we're gonna do this.
No.
Hierarch, Shakuras is overrun. Loss of life is extensive. Hold. We are receiving a transmission.
Praise the gods. Artanis, you live.
Matriarch Vorazun, what has happened here?
Shakuras has fallen. The warp gate linking this world to Ire has been reopened. Countless hybrid and Zerg pour from the other side. They've obliterated our cities, decimated our Shadow Guard. We are trying to evacuate the remaining population, but I am uncertain whether we can hold long enough to get them safely away.
We will give you the time you need, Matriarch. My Templar are inbound.
Hierarch, before our armies engage the enemy, it would be wise to review our military capabilities within the War Council.
Here we are in the Spear of Adun. This is a pretty awesome location. I love being able to check things out here. It's pretty cool. Let's check on Vorzun first.
My Dark Templar were tracking your invasion on Aya when we were cut off. Then the warp gate opened. What happened, Artanis?
Amon used the collar to seize control of the Templar. I could feel his rage tearing through me, and I was powerless against it. Zeratul found me. It was there that he...
Yes?
He tried to free me. And he succeeded at the cost of his own life. He fell by my hand.
It was Amon's deed, not yours.
Zeratul came to me with a warning, but I did not act. Because of this, he is now gone, and the stars burn dimmer for his loss. Amon's deed or not, I carry a burden, Matriarch. One that cannot be easily lifted.
And Vorzun doesn't really like Zeratul too much because Zeratul killed her mother. Zeratul killed Rashagal. Now Zeratul was doing that to free Rashagal from Kerrigan at the time, because as we remember, Rashagal was literally pretty much kidnapped and used as a slave by Kerrigan to convince the Protoss to do what Kerrigan wanted. So, yeah, but Vorzun still has a grudge with that because her mother's dead. So, that's actually a pretty interesting dynamic there.
Karax, even without the Kala's light, I can sense your sadness, your pain. Does the spear of Adun bring you no joy?
That is just it, Hierarch. Without the Kala, it is as if I am blind. I cannot sense your feelings, know the true depth of your thoughts. I cannot call upon the surety of other phase-smiths. I am alone.
I feel the isolation as well, as though thrashing within the vacuum of space. But you are not alone, brother.
To think, the Dark Templar have endured this existence all this time. The days ahead will not be easy.
We may not have the Kala to rely on, Karax, but we still stand as one. We will endure. There is no other option. A preserver? Released from stasis?
She still bears her nerve cords. She is tethered to the Kala.
Hold. I am Rohana, Grand Preserver of the Valari, and your War Council advisor. You must be the Executor in command.
You are not possessed by the Dark One. How is this possible?
I feel darkness lingering at the edges of my every thought, but I am not corrupted. Preservers of my station have trained to control the Kala's every ripple. I assure you, I will stave off this evil and serve you better by doing so. As all preservers, I hold the memories and personalities of Protoss prior to my submission to stasis. This will allow me to contrast your tactical decisions with those of past executors. From this chamber, you will be able to make all military allocations.
I am Artanis, Hierarch of the Daylon. I lead all that is left of our civilization. Your memories are indeed of use, Rohana. But make no mistake. If you fall to this corruption, I will not hesitate to destroy you.
It is understood. I am prepared for the Firstborn's darkest hour. Come, let me show you what may be done here. The assembly panel awaits, Hierarch. We may begin whenever you are ready.
I have heard only tales of the Grand Preservers. I did not expect to encounter one aboard this vessel.
That is not surprising, Hierarch. My sisters and I are unique, trained from birth to master every intricacy of the Kala. I have experienced its true depth, plunged the infinite spectrum of emotion and memory. It is because of this gift we were selected to enter stasis. so that we may guide you in our most dire hour.
Your sisters were aboard the other Ark ships? Then they...
Are one with the Kala, fallen during the Zerg invasion of Aiur. I know this. I feel the tragedy that has befallen us, more deeply than you may realize.
A terrible burden has been laid upon you, Rohana.
Yet it is my fate to bear it. A fate foreseen by the same minds that constructed this vessel. I trust in their wisdom, Hierarch. I will serve my purpose, much as you must serve yours.
Yeah, so she's pretty much old school Protoss. She's like Protoss Empire era, anti-vaxxer, racist. I mean, never mind. I mean, what? But yeah, but she brings an interesting look onto everything, I guess. All right, let's check the assembly panel.
The assembly panel allows you to customize your army based on the... Now you may choose one of the two factions for use in upcoming battles. These assignments are not permanent and can be altered as our combat needs change. Many battles await you, Hierarch. Choose a faction and lead them to glory.
This is a really cool system that I think could have been even more depth if they made like a favor system. So depending on what faction you're siding with, like, you'd have to maintain your alliance pretty much. But the good old Zealot. We have the good old Zealot this time. He's armed with a big axe, like a sort of warp spear thingy. The Spear of Adun's weaponry was designed to ensure our people's survival, even in the times of great strife. Fitted with these psi armaments, our highly trained Zealots can cleave through their enemies with ease. These guys don't have side blades. These guys have a whole freaking axe. It's pretty cool. So they have a little whirlwind attack. It's pretty good against multiple light enemies. And then we got the Nerazim variant, the Centurion.
The Shadow Guard waits.
This is pretty cool. Once served as the backbone of the Nerazim Shadow Guard, the Centurions joined the Templar to retake Aiur. In this dark time, their ability to phase through the shadows and stun their foes will surely be of use. Centurions are great. They'll be very useful. We're gonna stick to the Zealot for now.
We are the blades of iron.
Got our good old Templar here. And we got ranged warrior. Oh, wait, before we do that,
I am here in the shadows.
got the Stalker, good old mobile Strider. Although unconventional by Templar standards, Stalkers have proven themselves useful additions to our forces. Now enhanced with the Spear of Adun's warp technology, their teleport capabilities have been greatly enhanced. So now they get a sort of shield regeneration when they teleport, so makes them more survivable. But then we get the good old Dragoon.
I have returned.
My favorite unit of the first game, by far. I use this so much. I mean, you have to. It's a backbone of the Protoss army in that game, but... yeah, the Dragoon's back. You're able to bring him into our fold. Pretty much just a heavier, more armored, stronger Strider, but with less mobility, so they're kind of slow. Dragoon exoskeletons allow our warriors to return to the battlefield after sustaining life-threatening injuries. The Spear of Adun's Dragoons predate Kala integration by several centuries and do not require it to function. Huh, really? That's kind of weird. Predate Kala integration. So they didn't have the Kala before? How did that work? That's kind of weird, but it's whatever. Let's have the Dragoon. Alright. Now we must head to the Celestial Array.